It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the Toronto Raptors come into town for this one. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Scola out there with Johnson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. DeRozan dishes to Scola. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And for Luis Scola, a very different role for him over the last 2 years. He was a starter for most of his career, then signed with Indiana, who had David West at the 4. Off the bench, though, Scola still played efficiently, but he was just used to putting up much bigger numbers for other teams.
Irving attacking. Off target from the baseline.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James.
Boy, once again, the Raptors were able to put forth a really strong year. You know, the national media recognized it, and the Raptors picked up more and more of the spotlight marquee games as a result.
Well, for a long time, Greg, the Raptors didn't have a lot of nationally broadcast games in the U.S. Seemed like a forgotten team at times, unfortunately.
Yeah, and you know what? A playoff drop is one of the ways that ended that factor. Also, the team plays an exciting brand of basketball. They're a division winner to go along with that, so you start adding those things up, and you see why the Raptors continue to get more and more coverage nationally. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Passes it to Smith. Back to LeBron. Irving can't hit. Cavaliers on D. Feeds to Lowry. It's Scola with the drive. The rebound by Kevin Love. We're talking about the strength of LeBron now. We saw Michael Jordan do this too. They paid a lot of attention to their body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
And the basket by Scola. Smith kicks to LeBron. DeRozan passes to Scola. They set the pick. Good D from Love.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Now here's Love. Following the miss by Luis Scola. Shot clock at 2. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 5 now.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Lowry. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Yes, James Johnson.
The Cavaliers trailed by 3. Love outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Takes a 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And that one's good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Pass to Valanciunas. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Lowry. Johnson attacking. On the wing to DeRozan. 4 on the clock. That misses off the backboard. Goes up. And it's blocked by DeRozan. They get it back. Here's Shumpert. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Toronto ahead, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Thompson are up front. And it's Shumpert in the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
James kicks to Irving. And that misses. That would have put him up. Dishes it to Powell. Ross on the wing. There's the pass to Nogueira. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yes,
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's gotten more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
Shumpert against Ross. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it. And Irving with multiple 55-point games last season. The first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in '07.
And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron.
It does. That is effective. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in.
taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
LeBron James on the wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
Powell, that's good.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Smith kicks to Thompson. LeBron against Ross. LeBron drives in, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a three-point play.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Love checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Terrence Ross.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
LeBron dishes. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Ross for 3. The Cavaliers trail by 5.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The 3 ball. The shot by Powell, no good. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Joseph, that's good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
It's LeBron with the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Raptors lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 13 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters. But I'd love to see him try.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Johnson is out there with Scola, and it's Valanciunas in the center position.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes naturally to him now. Top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors, he's already their career leader in that category.
Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Pass to Scola. Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Getting back to Kyle Lowry, the reason he's always a triple-double threat, Clark, is because of his great work on the glass for a guard. Tough, strong, relentless, and committed to getting rebounds.
He's got the attitude of a power forward, even though he is a point guard. That's why he's one of the best rebounding guards in the league. It's his mentality.
That's good. And it's 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Mark, one thing about Kyle Lowry, he has a bulldog mentality. We saw that from his days at Villanova.
No question about that, and I love that about him. He's very simple, not really flashy, just consistently beats the rock. He wears his opponents down.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Shumpert comes in for James. Thompson passes to Shumpert. Irving again, Lowry. Irving kicks to Smith. Right side, Shumpert. Love outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And talking about Lowry, going to Toronto was a godsend for him. I mean, he had clashed with a number of coaches early in his career. His hard-headedness had been working against him. But in Toronto, he learned how to buy into a system and save the wrath for his opponent.
Johnson, a wide-open look. And Johnson missing again. Lowry again, serving. He kicks to Love. Shumpert dishes to Smith. It's deflected. And even 3-on-3 break. Lowry passes to Scola. Toronto working the ball around now. Johnson kicks to DeRozan. Screen by Scola. And DeRozan. Here we go. Now Cleveland moving it up. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Shumpert.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Johnson dishes to Lowry. Valanciunas in the high post. Second shot opportunity. No luck. Good D by Thompson. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Jefferson comes in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Now the dish to Dellavedova. Shumpert passes to Dellavedova. Jefferson, that's for 2. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Lowry. He's got 9. DeRozan in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Toronto. And the final period of play just about to start. Raptors leading by 8. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Mozgov. Then it's Jefferson. And it's LeBron in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Ross with a wide open look. Misses the jumper.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, that's a natural progression for any player, even if you are LeBron, but he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Jefferson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Shumpert. Smith with a wide open look. The three-pointer off the mark.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Here's Powell, covered by Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Toronto leading by 6.
LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. I mean, even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Love's checked in for Cleveland. Terrence Ross, an explosive young player who can really put on a show. Clark, jaw-dropping, highlight reel dunks are his specialty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Tremendous athlete, great bounce and elevation and creativity. Won the slam dunk contest as a rookie.
Ross on the wing. And stolen by James. It's deflected. Here's Powell. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 10. The drive by James. Lays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got 21 in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And Joseph kicks to Powell. For 3, Ross makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
In the corner, it's Patterson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The drive by James, and he jams it with authority.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Raptors leading by 6. Joseph dishes to Ross. He feeds it to Joseph. Fires the three. And that one's good.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
James kicks it to Irving. And it's Smith penetrating. For three, Love. Again, Love missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. LeBron kicks to Smith. Back to LeBron. And it's blocked by DeRozan. But they recover it. 6 to shoot. Irving from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 9 points. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Lowry kicks to Johnson. And again, no good by Toronto. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Thompson. He connects.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.